I've never found it yet. We should tell our boss about it. I only want to check it out.
I was literally sleeping. Okay, I will. I'm ready. Wait, what about the door? Oh well, it is what it is. I just woke up. I don't care. Let's get lost. Oh.
Yo, what's up, bro?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. I finally figured out how to fix my problem. Oh!
Do we have to wait?
Indeed, we need to wait.
That's stupid.
He needs to get out of the damn building.
There can't be other realms. That's bullshit.
There's no bullshit, you just can't understand the other realms.
No!
Why can't your heart understand?
I think you're just...
Huh?
I'm done. I'm going.
Wait. You cannot just go in there.
I don't care, to be honest. See? It wasn't even that hard.
I guess so. Okay, let's go then.
Yeah.
So... Who the hell are you? Oh, you're the quiet one, right?
Oh, you see? I'm right.
Ow.
Why can't you be as smart as me?
Huh?
Yo, check this out. So you say that the realms are real. Will you show my dumb friend where the...
What? I'm not.
Just chill out. The realm cube is... Wait, so if the realm cube is real...
It's real, of course, yeah. But it isn't.
That's true, but what if maybe... Oh, but can I use my weapon to defend myself?
We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh man, you really can make my mood go from war to joy. You know, you're a really great friend, Darkness.
Oh, snowy and darkness.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm?
How are you doing, guys?
Yo, what's up?
Okay, so we know the plan already, right?
Yeah, I remember the plan since you told me.
So we need to go find the portal that is located in the forest 194. Any ideas?
Oh, I have an
Oh, I
idea.
have an idea. What if our boss will help us locate it?
You know,
Well, it will not work out.
yeah, that is. Mhm.
Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, we need to go now.
Let's go. Wait, I need to get my drink.
Hey, Chili. Hey, Chili.
What's up?
I think I finally,
I guess you're in trouble now.
Hmm? Let's do it. Huh? Oh my god. Oh. No way, I finally found it. What the hell? Huh?
Hey, Mob. Whoa. This is the realm cube, isn't it? I thought it was fake. I mean, who thought a damn realm cube was real anyway? Mob? Mob?
Huh?
Are you okay, bro? You seem like you fade out.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Are you coming?
Are you sure he's here?
I'm not sure. Okay, so I'll be.
Snowy, don't worry. I'll handle this.
If you say so.
Hold on. Are you sure about that darkness?
Yeah, we can trust him on this one, I think.
Hey! Where the hell is the criminal?
I don't think he can do this, to be honest.
I have an idea. Wait here, okay?
Okay.
I guess you guys don't leave me a choice.
Let me handle this, alright? Whoever tells where he is gets a free ticks. See, darkness? This is not that hard.
Guys!
Ugh, I guess so.
You just need to...
Guys! He ran away, by the way.
Snowy, you're going to check the park.
I have a question. Can you stop giving orders?
Guys, what if we're gonna just maybe first time in years. You know, work together with no problems as always.
You will be checking from above the city, and I will be checking the other side of the city. Is that clear?
They're so stupid. Huh?
You know, guys, I don't see him anywhere. He is on the board.
Same here, to be honest. But I found a really beautiful. It's just an absolute masterpiece.
Wait, in the building? Or is it? Oh yeah, I see it, bro.
Huh. They're so much worse at their job.
Stop!
Huh?
You are under arrest.
No.
What's so funny?
You actually don't know what you're going to
So now I have to figure out how to activate it. Huh? Oh shit! What the? It didn't explode?
I'm hiding, and I am your wishing baby, and I'm going to give you 3 wishes. Okay, what's your first wish?
What are you?
What? What do you mean? I am your wishing demon. I'm supposed to give you 3 wishes, right?
No, I mean like, what really are you? Oh yeah, can I ask you a thing? Why do you have wings even though you float? Like, your legs are literally...
Okay, listen here, man. I don't wanna say it, but none of this bullshit. I've been trying this for about 400,000 years. I mean, not counting these years, but you're the last person hopefully I have to send my wishes to. There wasn't the same problem as with you. Anyway, are you ready to make a wish?
Let's do it tomorrow, I have to go to sleep now.
What are you talking about? You're really idiotic.
What are you talking about? Okay, fine, tell me about your whole story.
Oh, a wish! Maybe you want powers, or maybe money, or be popular.
No!
No? What do you mean?
I mean a different wish. My wish is to be having a new law.
Ah, I see. Wish fulfilled. So do you still don't believe that I'm real?
Huh? Oh. Whoa, you're actually real. But you remember about our deal, right?
Oh, right.
Huh?
So, what are you waiting for? I'm going to give you the whole story.
Okay. Tell me where you originally came from.
Oh. Well, okay. So, I'll take you from the beginning of the story. I lived in a planet that was almost the same as your Saturn. But, you know, it was just livable inside. Where a young worried back then. I mean, back in the time, but I was so different. I didn't really look the same as the other voids. they didn't accept me. But I had my own things to do in the meantime. You know, having fun around. I was really good at forgetting things. But at least I wasn't that depressed. Yet, you know, after a while, I started to get bored of this. And I started to notice that waiting won't change you. But I had an idea. What if I was the strongest power in the entire realm? Even though it seems like an impossible idea. I finally found it. The realm cube. I could finally show them. Show them that they made the biggest mistake in their entire life. The power I finally got was so strong that I could be used like God. But it didn't last for a long time. I got captured by one of the kings of green voids. And my whole power, it got sucked out of me. After they recreated the realm cube, instead of killing me, they convinced me to be a wishing demon. AKA wishing void. I got sent to fulfill 3 wishes to 6 people from 6 different realms. The punishment I got was way worse than I expected, and that was my story. Being punished for what I did. And now you're the last person. The last person to set me free from this goddamn nightmare.
Wait, so you're telling me that you are different and look different, so because of that, no one wanted to accept you. And because of loneliness, you stole one of the strongest realm cubes in the universe.
Yep.
And the reason behind it is because you wanted them to accept you.
Yep.
I have to take a nap.
What do you mean? You know you can't just...
We can think about it tomorrow.
That's not gonna work out. You know what? Fine, we can do it tomorrow. Alright.
Good night.
Good night.
So that's the plan.
go to a goddamn forest.
That's what I was thinking. We need to find the portal so our boss can start the plan.
Are you out of your mind? It's the middle of the night.
Okay, and so what if it's in the middle of the night? The boss told us that the portal must be somewhere around here. Now let's go.
What? Whatever you say. So that's what we're gonna do. Go to a forest without a plan.
Actually, yeah, Snowy. We might have no plan, so you need to be ready this time. Listen, Snowy, this mission might not be as peaceful as the other ones, so we really need to be ready on this one. You're ready?
Fine, but if Will won't make it, it's all your fault. Now, let's go.
At least he wants to do the mission.
So Darkness, do you think that this forest is the right one? Because, you know, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of forests around this country.
It must be this one. The boss told us that the forest we are looking for is this one, and will not fail like I did back then.
Failed? He failed a mission. It can... Huh? A paper? Missing person? A person was lost in a forest 12 years ago. What was that? I don't like that sound.
Oops. I didn't mean to scare ya. Come on, Snowy. We need to continue our search.
You know I'm not the brave one. Okay, so did you find anything?
Oh. Yeah, I did find a way to go, but I'm not sure what's gonna be there. So let's go and find out.
So Darkness, I heard that you failed a mission. Do you want to talk about it or?
You know, I don't talk about this kind of thing because I never lost a mission before.
Oh, it's fine. We don't need to talk about it if you don't want to.
Snowy, I was really young back then, okay? I didn't really understand what I was doing. Oh wait! Look! It's empty? Why is there a campfire then?
Yo, Darkness, I think I found it.
Eh? What's up? What did you find, Snowy?
Look.
Oh! Snowy, you know what you just found? can't believe it. I think you just found the goddamn portal.
No, Darkness. We did it. It's teamwork, you know.
Oh, then good job to us, I guess.
Wait. I know you'll say no, but could we take a selfie, please?
Ugh, fine. Just this once.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yes. But do it quick. Come on.
Okay.
Huh? Snowy, we need to hurry up.
Darkness? Something is, in our photo.
What? What is it?
I found something weird. Look at this.
It's just a normal photo. What are you talking about? I don't see anything wrong with it.
Look closer.
What the hell is that?
How am I supposed to know? I just noticed it.
Okay. We're getting out of here.
What the fuck?
Goodbye. Crap. Oh.
Huh? Oh! Hey, Darkness!
What?
Catch this!
Oh.
Huh? So, what the hell is this?
How am I supposed to know? Check if it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay. We need to go back now.
What about the portal?
We need to tell our boss about this. And tell him what's going on in this forest.
I guess we can do that. Okay, we can go now, I guess. What's that smell? Huh? What are we gonna do? He's alive again!
Don't worry, I got this.
Shoot again! We are so fucked.
This time, you're dead. For real. What? It doesn't work?
I think it's finally dead, maybe? We should go back though.
Yeah, we should.
You are already back?
Ah.
What?
Yeah, but there are always the best other missions.
Of course they do.
Excuse me? I'm here to give some information about the portal.
Well, look at here.
Yeah, I'm here to give some information about the portal.
Yeah, that's right. Go on.
Well, Snow has reported that there's some...
What? Give me the paper.
Now, okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay. What doesn't Snowy have reported in phone? Even has regeneration. Okay. For everyone who watches right now, we're having a few...
Yes, sir.